Hey everyone, it's Jessie. Happy Valentine's Day. So this video is dedicated to our Valentine's Day this year, but you don't have to do these exercises or stretches strictly for Valentine's Day. It's just very suited because we'll be going over how to release any tension and stress in your chest, which typically can cause other neck and shoulder pain and shoulder impingement. And then after that, we'll be going through some yoga stretches to open up your heart and to enhance your breathing, which will also help your body de-stress and just make you feel a lot better and a lot lighter. So we're going to start with a lacrosse ball, and then we'll go into some stretches. So similar to what we did in one of my last videos where we released our neck and our traps, we'll be going up to the wall and we'll be using this lacrosse ball to release knots and tensions in our chest. So you're going to find a corner of the wall here, and you're going to place the ball along the pec area. So your pec runs all along over here, and you're going to find some tender areas and press yourself into the wall. You're going to lift the same arm up, kind of like a cactus arm, and I'll show you on the other side from here. And you're going to just lean your body weight and let the ball melt into your chest. And just roll around a little bit to find any tension and any tender spots that need a little bit more attention, and just lay there for maybe another 30 to 60 seconds. I find commonly, especially with me as well, the closer you get to your sternum, so your breastbone, the more knots there are, and it just feels like there are rocks there for a lot of us. Most of the time when we have neck and back tension, and shoulder pain, we don't think about releasing the chest, we just think about targeting those tender areas. But because your pecs actually attach to your shoulders, it can affect shoulder impingement and shoulder pain and the rounding of the shoulders. That has a lot to do with our posture as well and the way we train. If we overtrain our chest muscles, such as doing too many push-ups and bench presses, and we don't do enough rows, it can cause our chest muscles to get really tight and cause that shoulder to round forward. And that's one of the reasons why you see a lot of bodybuilders round forward like this when they walk, kind of walking like gorillas. So those are the areas there. And if you feel like rocks, pins, and needles, you probably have a good spot there. And doing the other side, I'm going to show you from here. Press yourself into the wall and find the area. And you can hold your arm up and lean in. Just make sure you're breathing into it. Now you don't just have to use a wall, you can also go on the floor and do it. So see what you're comfortable with and what you have accessible to you. It's going to be the same thing. You're going to come on your belly and place the ball right around the pecs. Open up the arm and just place your weight on it. And you can just try to get comfortable here. Rest the head on the opposite arm. And again, just let the body melt into the ball. Or let the ball melt into you. So once you do both sides and you get rid of those knots, you can start to do a couple of stretches to really open up your heart and get yourself breathing a little bit more efficiently and more comfortable. So the first stretch we're going to do is camel pose, or Ustrasana. You're going to come onto your knees, your legs should be hip distance apart, thighs parallel, and you're going to engage your glutes and your hamstrings as well as your quads. So pretty much engage your entire lower body. In our back bends, it's not about hyperextending the low back and trying to get as deep and as flexible as possible. You want to maintain a comfortable breath and provide protection for your low back and your entire core. So we're going to start off by placing your hands on your lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift the chest up and start to activate your glutes and your hamstrings. And lift the chest to the sky as you continue to engage your shoulder blades. And if it feels comfortable, you can drop your neck back. If not, just look straight ahead. And keep squeezing the shoulder blades, and this will ensure that your chest will open up. From here, if you're comfortable to keep going, you can tuck your toes to make it a little bit easier to start, and start to bring yourself down and grab your ankles with your thumbs facing out. And then if you still want to keep going, come onto the tops of your feet. Just make sure that your hips are coming forward over the thighs and you're not back here. Okay, that just becomes a completely different purpose and a different exercise or pose. So this is your camel pose. Stay here for about 3 to 5 breaths. And really feel the chest open up. And it's very important to have the thumbs face out, because this will externally rotate your shoulders and pull your chest open. And then when you're done, slowly come out of it. Neutralize the spine a little bit. Right here. The next one we're going to do is puppy pose. So you're coming onto all fours. You're going to lift your tailbone to the sky, reach your arms out, and drop your chest and your chin towards the floor. And just keep reaching and really feel the chest open up. Plant your hands down. From here, if you want to keep going, you can bend the elbows and reach back, and you get a nice tricep stretch as well. A little bit of the lats. Your lats also attached to your shoulders, shoulders attached to your chest. They're all connected, so it really helps to open up this way. And the final pose that we're going to do is going to be clasp hands behind your back. So you can do this while you're kneeling or sitting. So one version is to just interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull the hands down towards the bum, towards the floor, and squeeze your palms together. Engage your shoulder blades and squeeze the shoulder blades together like you're squeezing a pen in between. Now try your best not to let your ribs flare out. Pull the rib cage in and then lift the chest up to the sky. Similar to your camel pose, keep squeezing the back. If you want to take this a little further, you can come up into standing. Take your feet nice and wide, toes pointed inward. Hinge at the hip. And come forward. You get a nice hamstring stretch at the same time, but really focus on bringing your hands back and away from you. Continue to breathe and just let your back relax. And then when you're done, slowly hinge back up. Thank you once again for watching. I hope it's been helpful. Let me know what else you'd like to see, and I'll see you in part 2.
Hi everyone, it's me Jessie. I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, comment, and share it. And you can follow me on Instagram at LamJessFit. And you can also download my free newsletter to get free menu plans, workouts, and stretches at my website, www.jessielamfitness.com. I'll see you in the next video.